Here's how I turn my YouTube studio lighting from this to this. Alright, so let's talk about this. In this video, we're going to talk about how to use lighting as a tool to elevate your content to the next level. If you do not know me, hi everyone, my name is Caleb. I am an attorney and a freelance photographer based in Johannesburg. In this video, we're going to talk about two fundamental things. Using one light to illuminate yourself. Secondly, we're going to talk about how to use any light that you have at home to create depth and dimension in your content. Just to give a bit of background, I've had this space in my apartment for a few years now. Initially, it was used as a home office, and then I later converted it into a home photography studio. And then when I stopped doing photography at home, I then left it empty, right? And so just recently I decided I wanted to do something with the space, and then I got the idea that I should probably turn it into a YouTube studio. And so I figured it would be appropriate to share my insights on lighting and how I got this space to look the way it does. Okay, so let's get to it. The first thing you need to understand about lighting is that you need a key light. You need the main light that's going to illuminate you and basically just separate you from the background, or basically just illuminate your scene. So what I have here, I use the Godox SL100Bi. It is an affordable budget light, but I pair it with a Selens, 105 centimeter softbox, right? And the reason for this is because the softbox softens the light, makes it a little bit less harsh. It makes it softer. So the shadows on this side of my face are a little bit softer, so it's not just light and then complete darkness on the other side of my face. And so that's why I've got this large softbox. You don't have to use the 105. In fact, you don't even have to use the 100 watt light. You could just use a 60 watt light, and I'd recommend the Godox SL60W or SL60Bi as a good starting point. And if you want to use a softbox, anything between 70 and probably 100 would be good. And so your key light is absolutely important. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you, I'm going to turn off all the lights that I have available here, and we're just going to look at how it looks like with just the key light. Bear with me. Okay, so this is really just me using the key light. I think this is quite good. As you can see, the key light brings, the lights come from this side and it illuminates my face. Now, what you probably can't see, but I'll show you just now, is that I've got a white board on this side that just bounces some of this light from the key light back onto my face. And that's just what softens some of the shadows on this side as well. So basically that's the key light. It illuminates me. I'm quite happy with this shot, but we want to take it to another level. We want to just add a little bit of sauce to this, to our content creation. And so I'm going to turn on the second light, and that's what we're going to talk about next, using home lights to create depth and dimension. All right. So now I'm going to turn on that light behind me, and that's just an ordinary lamp. It's just, I think we got it from Mr. Price or something. It's just probably 100 Rand or something like that. It's really not expensive. And you could do this with any light. I'll show you another light that would probably shock you, but it kind of helps as well. Okay, so I'm just going to turn on that light and you will see the impact. So this is it. This is just the key light. Yes, I've got something like a white board on this side, and that just illuminates me from this side. You don't really need it, but I just have it. Okay, so now I'm going to turn on that home light over there. Let's have a look. All right, so I've just turned on that light at the back there. Like I said, it's just a normal lamp, very cheap. You could probably get it for 70 Rand or something, but any lamp would do. Any lamp. This was lying around the house. I haven't used it in years, and I just figured just to create some dimension, I'd add that. Okay, now I'm going to show you something that's also very subtle, but I think works. Okay, 1 minute. So I have this little light, right? If you were in South Africa during load shedding, you'd know what these are, okay? But what I've done is I've just put a little what's this, purple filter on it, like a purple gel wrapper thing on it. And basically, it just makes the light shine purple. Now, this is not necessary, but since we're leveling up, we just want to add a little bit of sauce to it. Okay, so I'm going to show you where to put this. I mean, this was probably 100 Rand or something. This is just really, really cheap light. But you could sort of zhuzh it up, you know, give it a little bit of spice by putting a gel on it, and find a place to put it just to create some sort of dimension and a little bit of contrast in your background. So this is that. I'm going to show you where I put it. So that's the light that's there. Very simple, very, very, very basic. All right, and if I didn't have anything else, I'd be quite happy with this. This would be a good shot to start off with. If you've got your key light, you've got your practical light or your home lights that you've got in the background there, and any other lights you can sort of add and just modify, that would help. But now we're talking about leveling up. Leveling up, all right? We're gonna add that little spice. We're just gonna add a little bit of spice to this, okay? Now, if you look on this side, yes, I've got the painting, but the wall kind of looks a little boring, if we're being honest. I don't like the way the wall looks. And so, just to create a little bit of drama, a little bit of interest, I'm going to turn on the third light. And this is, like I said, also a very affordable light. It's not necessary, but if you just want to level up, you might want to think about it. Okay, so let me turn on this light. Okay, and there you go. All right, so over there, I'm just using, what is this? I think that's a Neewer HB80C, something like that. It's relatively affordable as well, and I'm using an optical snoot with like little shapes that you could sort of change into it. And like I said, it's not necessary, but if you do want to level up, you might want to consider some of these things. I will try and put some links in the description below, but if I don't, then you can just send me a message or ask me in the comments and I'll send you a link. Okay, so that's basically it, guys. Very, very simple. You need one main light, essentially, and just anything in the background, anything of interest. That painting that I've had there, I've probably had for like 6 years or so. Never used it. Just figured the background was looking a little bit boring, and so I just added it there. But that's it, guys. That's really just how it is. It's not rocket science, and give it a shot and let me know how it goes. Okay, see you guys in the next one. Cheers, bye.